I remember we were speaking about the mothers of civilization, the women in the 5% nation. And I was explaining to you that, when I was coming up with the gods and the earths, that the sisters used to, when they had a newborn sister come into the nation as a 5%, the sisters, mothers of civilization, and some of the older sisters that wasn't part of the mother of civilization, but just at the earth's period, would welcome the new sisters coming in with open arms. They would go to the sister's house and help her rearrange her kitchen cabinets, make sure that what ingredients that they had in the cabinet that wasn't right and exact, that they would get rid of it, and that they would replenish it with the proper ingredients, the proper food. I remember they used to teach the new sisters how to sew. I know they used to teach the new sisters how to do their hair. And it was like big sisters just looking out for each other. And what happened, just happened this past Saturday with, I think her name was Queen Jules and Equality Perfection. I was building with them in the front of the yard Saturday, and we were speaking about some type of fireside or something that Equality Perfection makes. We was talking about that, and then the sister Queen Jules was saying how she makes it, and they was talking about that. The next thing you know, the conversation went this way. Well, I got to go to Trader Joe. Trader Joe, I got to go to Trader Joe. What happened? They both left together with the Trader Joe. Right. So that just put me back in the frame of mind how sisterhood is, and how these sisters get to know each other and find out that they met up at the school, and one had to go this way, one had to go that way. I got to go to Trader. They both went together. Right. Now imagine 10 sisters doing the same thing. Right. And that's how the mothers of civilization used to roll. Like on Saturday, or Friday, start getting together for the parliament. Say the parliament's on that Sunday. They would get together on Friday. They would go shopping, but you can bet your bottom dollar all day Saturday, they're going to be doing something. They're going to be sewing, they're going to be cooking, they're going to be paying the food, they're preparing the transportation, who going to do what, and the gods would always support them. They got everything lined up, Earth ain't had to touch nothing. The gods had it. If they had 10 pans of food, we made sure that the Earth got there to the parliament, and we would make sure that whatever they made or food-wise or whatever is going to sell or give away or whatever, that we would make sure they get there. The whole area would be locked off for the children. Right. Children first. Children ate for free. If they had any food left over after all the babies ate, then they start giving out. They may ask for a donation, $2 a plate or whatever, to replenish their money. Right. But the same token, when they used to come to the Earth's house, newborns, they had amongst themselves, they pay dues. They keep money in the pot so that, say every month, I don't know what the denomination or how much they would put in their little kitty, but every month or they would put something in their kitty, so when the time came that, say somebody needs some kind of support. Like I said, a lot of sisters in this nation fall on bad times because some of the brothers that they dealt with, and they put them in a bad state. Maybe they can't pay their gas bill, or maybe their rent is a little short or whatever. Behind them having that kitty, they would come, they rally together and help with the situation at hand. And it was very successful. I know today that there's still sisters that amongst themselves, if a call is given on the Earth hotline, when I tell you the Earth got a hotline, let something happen to one of the Earths and they call one of the other Earths, it'll be a whole hotline going on amongst the Earth, and then it'll be a phone call. I may get a call. Or a sister may say, listen, God, we just had a call, and this what's up, so this is what's happening, blah, 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 blah. Y'all need to talk to the brother. Not I. The gods need to talk to the brother. Or it could be vice versa. The God may have a problem and say, yo, you got to talk to the Earth, man. So we get in contact, the God's on the hotline, so let's talk to so-and-so Earth and have her talk to the person so they can try to work it out. Having knowledge of self is a wonderful thing. But having understanding of the knowledge of yourself is a greater thing. And this is what is lacking in some circles, in some ciphers, the lack of understanding. And like I said, relationships is a give and take. You got to sometimes just listen, do the knowledge, and let the knowledge add on to your cipher. Don't just knowledge the cipher, let the knowledge add a cipher. That means you're making that knowledge greater than what it was because you're adding something to the cipher. A lot of people don't look at it that way, but when you're dealing with that cipher, that justice, it's not a joke.
Right.
You know, that's the scale, that's the balance.
We got to recreate that environment so that, you know, we can bring sisters back to do those type of things.
And this is the purpose of revitalizing, not the revitalizing the school per se, but revitalizing the programs at a law school in Mecca so that women will feel comfortable. And that was part of the conversation that I was having with those two sisters that day, where they could feel comfortable coming to the school to do a program without guards lurking over them. You know, we want them to come back to the school. They got a program they want to implement, send me an email.
Right.
We'll make a way for you. It's not gonna be you can't do it. We'll make a way for you uninterrupted. You know, it'll be the Earth's program. It'll be the children's program. You know, or thinking about even putting 2 doors on the back of the classroom, so there can be closure in that classroom. So if somebody's doing a program, they can't be disturbed or interrupted by the outside noise in the hallway.
Right.
So that's something I'll look into myself. I'll take the responsibility for that.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.